Hello and welcome back to the post-match interviews for the Student Champs Grand Finals here in Nottingham. So here today I'm with Sam and Kryz from Halestrom College, and you guys have just come off a fantastic victory for League of Legends Div 3. So how are you both feeling?
To be honest, we really stressed the first game because it was a really close game and the team played really well. But the second game, our jungler came to be like a really good player and helped us win a lot. So he really clutched up that game.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. I mean, the first game, we were literally in Champ Select, we went, they're going to funnel Jinx, and then they funneled Jinx because I did not know how to play Rakan. And we were stressing, but towards the end, we were like, this is definitely winnable, and we did. Second game, though, Zach is just incredible at controlling the way a fight goes. He came in, he interrupted the time, he got us the kills early that we needed to scale, and then we won. It was great.
You made it look very easy.
Oh, yeah.
It was definitely great for people to watch. So how did you guys prepare for the Champs Finals today?
We played a few. We didn't really prepare today because we didn't have much time. But yesterday we did play a few flex games together. Preparing. I think that helped a lot. It helped a lot with like team play and communication in general.
I was going to say flex games were really important for us. I'm stuck in hard stuck bronze, but I've been playing flex. I played solo flex, and then when I played with these guys, I've managed to climb up to silver 2. And we just every game we know how to talk to each other, when to do it, ping SS. We work well as a team together, which is why this game felt so smooth for us.
Definitely. So just as a whole then, guys, what has your experience been like in the Student Champs over the course of the year?
We found that the first few games were like kind of easier, but like over time as we played, the teams started getting more difficult, which I guess is to be expected. Better teams progress forward. But yeah, it was really enjoyable. It like brought a lot to like this school year. It gave me something to look forward to every month. I study chemistry, so I'm kind of depressed all the time, and that subject is next level. But it really did help, with like just enjoyment. And we got to meet a lot of people. We didn't know each other before the esports, so we all became friends.
I mean, yeah, Kryz is probably one of the people I talk to most nowadays, and if it weren't for the team, I would have never spoken to him. So it's something that's given us something to do, something to look forward to, and then it's introduced us to new people. But as Kryz said, the first couple of games were like shockingly easy. Not to disrespect them, but in fairness, we did have like a masters jungler. But in the later games, it wasn't that it became like, oh, this is really, really hard. It was just like you could tell these people like had brains and didn't go, I'm going to play Master Yi ADC like they did in one of our games. So it was interesting to see how the caliber of player improved as our games went on.
Yeah, and as I've seen a lot of people today who have said a similar sort of thing, that they're really happy with their development and how they've been able to start off. Some people said they had quite rocky starts, so it's nice to hear you guys got off to a really good start, and it obviously paid off because you're here today as our champions. So, Sam, you take the Esports BTEC.
Yeah.
So, what are your thoughts about that?
It's a lot of written work, I'm going to be honest. I thought, obviously, when I looked at the listings for what I could do for college, I went, esports, I can play games. It wasn't. It was so much coursework. There was a lot of stress at times. On the last day, managed to close off 3 units, getting me the pass, which I was so happy about. We had one little issue with BTEC, but it all came out fine, and I'm going to be honest, the course was incredible. If I could go back, I'd do it again. I wouldn't choose any other course.
And that's really good to hear. And so there's loads of different elements to it, and there's people who have their personal favourite units and things, and health and well-being is one that's come up as something people really don't consider. So, what would you say your favourite unit is?
Well, in terms of the work that we had to do, I think skills and strategies was the most enjoyable. It was a lot of written work, but it wasn't just written work about stuff that we weren't interested in. Like, I personally, health and well-being, people like that. I thought, not that it wasn't relevant, but I just wasn't too much of a fan of the type of work we did. We would talk about, carpal tunnel, why this affects the player, all this. But with skills and strategies, I got to talk about the strategies. I got to learn more. By doing the work, I got better at playing. And it really just worked with me, I guess.
Thank you very much for watching, and make sure to check out the rest of the Student Champs content to learn more about all the teams involved and just see what we've been up to at the Grand Finals in Nottingham.